It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic.
Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Red Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Let's it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, you have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year. This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this good coverage team. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Here comes a handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Pass rush closing in. Puts into space at the 50. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the bunch formation. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled and forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They mix it up with a run. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quick throw to the left. What a catch!
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding. And that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Moves out of the pocket. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He'll take a deep shot. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time, they hit it for a big gain.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down here for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for the...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. The pocket breaking down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sacked on back-to-back plays. A man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. A receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it. Swarm of the defense. This will be a tackle for loss. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. That's a design quarterback keeper. The solid game moves the ball to the 43. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Cannot connect in his first throw. It's incomplete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
They'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Using his legs here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Brought into the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. He connected with his 1st attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his 1st attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. He's found some room at the 45. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The short completion of the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Fuller. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Texas Tech.
Split backfield here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
QB decides to keep it here. He's past the marker and still going. Finding space at the 20. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Hand off to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. And that's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Picks up 4. 1st and goal, Nebraska.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Dump off, caught by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Grinding away on the ground. Boom. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Ball handed off. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Moves the ball up to the 30 area.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Another great decision by the quarterback here. Good job of keeping this drive alive, keeping the clock moving. Late in the game, these are the plays that win football games, and that was a big one.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead. Run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Breaks loose at the 40. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defense coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
The Red Raiders looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On And the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away with their running game. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodge the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses. The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline, Kirk, in celebration mode. A massive test early season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big opportunity they're able to take advantage of. And just, you know, the fact that both these teams played, it was such a competitive...
Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. The fullback is out of bounds. The offense keeps possession and no loss of yardage on the play.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Pass rush swarming him again. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.